Okay, the next run will be better. Sure. I really hope with whatever rotation they put in that like drafting won't be so trivial also. That doesn't actually work. They have not announced a new arena rotation. I might make a stink about that. Not really a stink about it, but it's like, it would be really nice because it feels like there's no reason they would need to like why wouldn't they just tell us in advance, right? Like, I mean, assuming they've figured it out, maybe they haven't yet, but it's like, they might as well just do that a month in advance and tell us so that when we review the cards, we actually know what the rotation is going to be. Like, that would be really nice for us, right? Like, I don't see why they wouldn't do that. How much do we want a dragon? Just because it's a dragon? I feel like I want this a little more than I just want a dragon because it's a dragon. I'll go for the heal, I guess. But I like Albatross. But honestly, it feels like, because I feel like it might be one of those things where people ask for it, they might just do it, you know? But probably just no one's asked for it. I'd rather have Taunt, but I mean, this thing with like the 8/8 rush existing is so bad. But you don't really see that happen very often. People don't, it's not that common anymore. Every time I draft this card, I have no secrets, but this time might be different. Go for the cone because we have the spell damage of the Azure Explorer. Oh, we have a mass poly. Okay. Remember when epic cards were less common than other cards? You guys remember that? Dude, this is actually an Arcane Giant deck. But Loot Hoarder to just find our dragon and stuff is also good. We don't actually have that many spells yet. Forced to skip my boy Kobold Taskmaster. Truly a tragedy. Dude, forced to skip my boy Kobold Taskmaster. Truly a disaster. Alright, we have a couple of frost spells, so we could consider this. Might take it. Snail is nice though. But we actually don't have a Tempo 4 drop yet. 20 picks in, so... Hero is nice. Brilliance only pulls a random Flame Strike or Mass Polymorph. Not always, sometimes you might have them both in hand, so now it doesn't even always do that. So I go for this. Deep Breath. We have a lot of spells. We already have, what is that? Like, that's like 11 spells. And we have spell damage for it. This is counting like minions that create spells, but yeah, like half our deck is spells right now. That means if we have like 6 cards in hand, this will do 4 damage. That's just really good. That's like on average. Which means sometimes it'll be worse. The only thing is we already have a lot of AoE. Do we need more AoE? Can you actually have too much AoE though? This is the other question. This is a very good 3-drop for our deck too, just because it's good against aggro. But we could totally take this, I think. Let's try this. Water! Primalist is okay, but this is just going to be better most of the time. Except when it's not. Okay, this is good. No elemental synergy right now. Yeah, I don't think anything stops you from conceding. Do we need a 3-drop? One. I mean, do we need a gnome private or do we need a 3-drop? 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess it'd be nice to have another 3. Let's take 3, 4. You could get randomly generated elemental synergy is the one thing. like the one that draws 3 spells, and then this would be better, but this also just plays into Knight Captain, so it's going to be relevant much more often. I don't think we take a second Mass Polymorph. Especially not over Glyph. And just a 4, I guess. Probably just a 4. It will not be on this stream. I will stop, like, I'll probably stream for like 4 more hours or something and then stop, but I could stream. I could stream then as well. I do not know how to actually, I've never had another, I may have technical issues, but I surely will be able to figure them out, right? Do you ever coin Glyph here? Probably don't need to. Maybe I should though. Actually, I feel like maybe I should coin the Glyph. Go Algotros, carry us. Heavy ball redeemed. I'm not even sure if I should take that trade. I mean, I'm not an aggro deck, that's for sure. Wear a diaper? I don't have that kind of technology. I only have the pee bottle technology. That's the level of strategy. That's the level of technology that I have available. We got win the game card. I mean, we'll be able to... I may still play this on 6, maybe. I mean, we have another 6 as well. You know, I can trigger this with just the 9 mana one. Oh, okay. We're that kind of game, I see. Wait, Rogue doesn't have a... They don't have a Betrayal effect right now, right? I'm pretty sure they don't. So we can do this. So now we just want to kill him. The one thing is, like, I have so much lower knowledge on just like what the card pools are because I've been playing so much less than normal this meta. But like the lower played classes like Shaman, Rogue, I'm just like, I think they don't have this. I don't know though. Probably worth getting this out. I'm gonna have like the choice. I could get the Azure Explorer out as well. I'm only playing this. I think I want to get this down. I'm gonna want to play Flame Visor, and then I can... Honestly, I could play Volcanic for the hell of it, but... Oh, no, I can do... Actually, no. I forgot about the 1-2. Yeah, I just do this. This is fine. I was thinking like Tempest Glyph, but that's just... basically 4 mana, do nothing. Which would be worse than just playing the dragon, probably. Azure Explorer is like the only explorer that you don't just play immediately when you have the ability to. Well, Brown's Explorer 2, the Paladin one, you don't always tempo on 3, but... Okay, how many do I actually have to get here? 6. I mean, if I hit like a meteor or a flame strike or something, you might as well look. I mean, I'll take that. Oh, also, I can Shooting Star. Oh, that's tempting, because I have this. We don't need this amulet, right? I don't think so. We don't have a dragon for that right now. So I'll just take this. So like somehow I always end up in this situation. I'll be playing like the greediest control deck possible. And then I'll end up against a control deck and I'll still end up naturally just being like, oh, can I play aggro? I'm aggro now. Smiley face. Me aggro. Me smart. Easy clap. That's I guess that's good for him, but it's also good for us. I like having a dagger. Dagger's nice. You could go like trade here volcanic. You'd have to like play this then volcanic and then you might clear that. But I can also just let's see what we get here. No freeze right now. I could also just freeze this right now. Freeze this tempo and basically just try to kill him. I guess I like that. But also this summons a 6/6, but a 6/6 isn't that good right now. Alright, we can do this. The way we're playing, if he does have a, you know, if he has like Valspine, we'd kind of get fucked. But I mean, at least we didn't let this get Valspined, I guess. Really annoying, I still can't play this Snogre. Unless I snipe that. Unless I snipe it with this. That's actually really good. That works out. Because even if it hit it one last time, I would have also been able to use the Fallen Hero to kill it, so that would have been acceptable as well.
You lack style. Luckily, you have me.
I think I killed this right. It's not really going away. We getting Deathwinged? We lost, chat. Okay, we didn't lose, never mind. Finally, I've countered a Noggin Fogger. I've done it. I have beaten it. Good old algorithm. Dude, this is a hard mulligan and I got this, okay. I'll go with that. I don't know what you're supposed to... Like, they're all cards you... Like, do you really toss a Meteor against a Paladin? I don't know. Just, we have so many other good removals. I don't want to be too greedy. I'm already being greedy keeping this. Maybe I should have tossed this and kept the Meteor. I don't know. Human Seed, thanks for following. That's what we want. Arcane Breath's active, but yeah, we just want this. Turn 3 rolling fireball. They never expected, chat. I think we lost, chat. Well, we had a good run. We're gonna have to rolling fireball whenever he plays the first dragon, I guess. We're gonna have to rolling fireball right now is what I meant to say. Can we ever wait a turn? In theory we could dwarf this turn. Just let that get eaten and then maybe get a better... It's like the only reason to wait on the rolling fireball would be really to... try to use it with spell damage, but that's... I don't think that's happening. We're gonna fuck around and take 1,000,000 damage and maybe... and open ourselves up to losing to a bunch of things. To try to get that, and the upside isn't even that much. That's a good draw. This would deal with, if he does have a dragon, we don't know if he has a dragon, this would deal with that. He's probably not going to be able to chain this with a bunch of dragons. I don't think he has a lot of dragons. He probably just has at most one, theoretically. We're going to find out he has all dragons, but... thing is, we're going to know whether or not he has a... because if he has the 5-mana dragon, he'll play this to eat that alive, and then we're going to know immediately. Alright, I'll go for the poly. It may be worse though. He has the warder. Because if he has 2 dragons, probably one of them is warder, and that one's gonna come out of his hand right now. Well, okay, it was warder, but it's also his only dragon. Of course it goes there. Sorry, though we have the dwarf. Any other place? I like this. We need to ping stuff down with the poly. It's like poly was awkward against the paladin, but it's like I think it's okay here. Okay, we might not want to... This turn we could just block, theoretically. Or we die to Centurion. Actually, we don't die to Centurion, because it's going to be a 10-10. We have that going for us. Does the sheep turn into a 3-3? How does that work? For science. Transforms after the buff? Yeah, I would think so, right? After your opponent plays the minion, transform it. So this is pretty good. It's gonna be really funny if we get Troll Centurions right now, though. That's kind of rough. Of course, we drew our other mass polymorph. That might screw us actually now. Because we needed the mass poly, but we drew our mass poly. We had both the mass poly and a flame strike. But we probably needed to actually find the flame strike now, it turns out. Okay, we can mass poly that theoretically now. I wish we could have potion a polymorph that. That would have been amazing. Are you saying the Centurion would have also been out for your buff? That's depends on if you top decked it or not. I just have to polymorph again, I guess. I guess it worked out. Question is, do we just rip this now? That would make this worse. It might not even reduce more damage. I mean, it probably will, but we can also play it with spell damage later. So I think I'll just ping one. Double explore missiles. I think I'm thinking like explore or deep breath missiles. And this would make, if we played it now, it would make the deep breath worse. Do I just do that now? I guess. Actually, I don't have to explore. I might want to explore. I guess I want to explore. This is going to be potentially free. It didn't kill one? Ow. 3 face. 4 targets, 3 face. So unlikely. Good old Algotros. I want to play this. I think I want to potion a poly now.
Side effects? No. Trust me.
Don't think there's like anything I'm drawing for. Even any spells I want at this point. I'll just get the stats. Don't have to worry about this getting Night Captain, because if he has Night Captain, we're dead. Watch him Night Captain it anyway. Oh. Okay. Do I want to... I'm healthy enough. Actually, I might die if I play this because of Centurion. So this would actually not be the safe play. So I guess we won't. We still have a duplicate. Guess we'll take Ysera then. This might be a -1 HS player game, chat. Ysera's not really good enough at this moment. Well, I'd have to Dream the Stegodon. And Nightmare the 3/3. I guess we do everything else. Just Cone of Cold. Let's see what we get here. I think a Cone and Flame Geyser. And Fallen Hero. Yeah, I'll just do that. It would be the most obnoxious turn for him to draw one of the weapons that kills us. Because then we'd have to Primordial Drake our own board away. Should not be able to die to Centurion. Guys, like, and after all that, a fucking Ysera.
The possibilities are endless.
Why did I keep this? I was gonna toss it. In my mind, I was tossing this, and I just didn't toss it. It's a plan to beat Druids. See, look at all the spells we're gonna have. See, it was all a plan. I think we lost chat. It's okay. The next game will be different. No, this is when you switch it to -1 HS streamer. I actually don't have a terrible win rate against Embiggen though. Oh, that's why he was considering not playing it immediately. Okay. They never have a mech in hand, right? Honestly, I think I'd rather value trade anyway. It's also just safe against him having a random mech. Makes us vulnerable to hero power, but if he's hero powering, we're happy. What's up, Lair? How you doing? Yeah, they never expect the second hired gun. And now he has a 6-mana Knight Captain. He's gonna be like, no! He only has 2 cards at 2 minions that might be at normal cost. Okay, that's terrifying. Do you wanna build a snowman? I might have to just Arcane Breath that. I think I have to just Arcane Breath though. We could Arcane Missiles his face, but I don't think we're that crazy. It also makes the Deep Breaths worse. The problem is now, like, since he embiggens, he's never gonna get a wide enough board for Deep Breath to actually do anything. It's kind of it's a real problem. Current Arena deck has 4 Brass Wings in it. That's a ban. Yep, bop. He's more afraid of the freeze there, that's interesting. Does that mean he wanted to use his face this turn? Maybe. Went 4 and 3 with a mage with a Fireball, Flame Strike, Mass Polymorph, Drake Power Amulet. An average mage is what you're saying. Unfortunately, that's what's crazy about it. It's just, you know, they're so crazy now. Okay, I could just do the Deep Breath now. Or I can Flame Strike now. This gets worse. It's gonna be way worse. We could play it with the Raven next turn, but I just don't know that that's gonna be good. So I think I'll just do this while it's not garbage. And before it gets worse. It's really hard for him to, like, how is he gonna actually swing tempo with after having played him big and already, you know? Like, he can only play one card per turn, basically. It's a little weird. Do I actually just Flame Strike? It might actually just be Flame Strike is the crazy thing. It's Flame Strike or Drake? Probably Drake. I think arena decks are less about how good the cards you have and more about how bad the bad cards are. Yeah, I think it's true right now, yeah. It's a terrible state for the arena to be in, basically. I think that's there's a lot of things that are problematic right now, but that's the worst. That's the biggest problem with the game right now. Yeah, ever since he played that, now he just gets eaten alive. We have a very high chance of lethal, but honestly, I don't think we need to go for it. It's guaranteed. How is it guaranteed?
How perplexing.
Oh, ping flame strike missiles is 10 mana. Ping meteor missiles is guaranteed, actually. Yeah, I see it now. This is guaranteed. That one is guaranteed. That was the only guaranteed one. If he had one more mana, he could have done the same thing with Flame Strike. We're against a mage and we have a 1 and a 2 drop. We just keep this, right? I always end up disliking having this card in the opening hand because then you deal a bunch of damage and then you just heal them all of it back anyway. I'm just like, why did I play this card? Still 1 mana 2/2. That's an issue. Where is our secret chat? If I play this, he can't ping it and also coin the 4/5. Seems reasonable enough, I guess. If we play this, he coins the 4/5, we get kind of cacked. Now it feels like we're getting significantly less cacked. Question is, do I just play this or do I kill that? Kind of like pinging that. It'd be better to play more tempo to try to set this up, but then we might not have time to play this anyway. Oh. I guess we lost chat. Double 2, or do we go? I could just play the Albatross the turn before it gets night captained. That means I have to ping next turn. I think I like that. You guys ready for the third one? Babbling Book into the third Gear Grubber. Ah, it appears we're getting kecked. Okay, now his Dragon Queen Alexstrasza isn't active anymore. Got him. Dragoon. We may need to draw a spell at some point. Am I playing the 4/5 or the dragon? Dragon? Guess we'll see which one this is. It feels worse to give him this if he has this declared off anyway. But we can grow this with one of our spells later. I do want a dragon. I'm just gonna play this, I guess. Spellkin is so nuts in Mage right now. It's actually absurd. But I mean, this is a Dragon Queen. We just have to draw one of our hired guns. Spellkin is... It's like very good, but you can also get useless stuff off of it. I'll go for this. Spellkin spells are either nuts or useless, and there's not much in between. That'll be good for all the other spells that we've drawn. Any spells? On the bright side, we don't have many more minions left in our deck. We actually still have like 8 minions. That is terrifying. We require a meteor. It's a Hearthstoner. I think I agree with his value trade there. There's a spell. I could kill that actually. Do I kill that? Yeah. I'm leaving up a 2/3. Yeah, we probably want to try to get max value out of the Deep Breath, which would mean doing it later. Theoretically, if we use this, then our Deep Breath is more useless, I guess. And at worst case, if we don't draw a spell, we still get 4 damage AoE with this, which might be good. Oh, wow, he trades. Oh, that's perfect for us. It's not Drake, it's between Spellkin and Warder. They're both very good. One cost spell is probably better than a 2/1 rush. Is it though? I don't know. Warder might just be better. Depends on the situation, I guess. I think he's not able to kill us. So we probably go for the value. We're not dying anymore because he didn't even push that 8 damage. So we have health, so I guess we have the ability to fuck around. Unless what I could do now, I don't even have to Deep Breath now. I mean, we're losing the spell damage though. It's probably time to do it. Okay, well, this will hopefully not develop a lot. Yeah, well, he probably just got an amulet. Oh. Another amulet. I almost want like card draw here. Harrigan sleeping at the bottom of the deck. Exactly. I had to kill the 3/2 so he couldn't just run it into the 6/4. taking... Okay, yeah, I guess we're just taking this Flame Strike, right? Okay, I don't think we need a Flame Strike anymore. Actually, we definitely don't need a Flame Strike anymore. What was that play? He didn't exactly play it. It was involuntarily pulled out of his deck. Yeah, greetings, sir. I just have to rip it, don't I? Because, like, Flame Strike doesn't really accomplish anything. Like, actually, it doesn't accomplish anything, so... Well... Okay, maybe we don't die. We might die. If we got like a sleepier... Kinda need to get like exactly a sleepy dragon off of that, honestly. We're not dead yet. More AoE incoming. Just standard mage mirror, where he drafted 2 amulets and a rune, so he won. A non-mage, so now we get to be the ones making the opponent suffer. Smiley face. I can't really keep both of these. I feel I'll keep the geyser and toss the other thing. Of course. Of course. Toss the Arcane Breath, replaced immediately by Dragoon. Alright, I'm getting to pretty high levels of complaining when I'm complaining about drawing dragons. I should probably not complain about drawing dragons. I drew a dragon, chat. I drew a dragon. This is terrible. I honestly just want to play this before it gets night captained. It still survives volcanic, so we still have that option available to us. Okay, this works. Probably not ideal, continuously taking chip damage and not pinging, but yeah. Alright, we're gonna volcanic at some point. Here's the weirdest thing, I've been getting all these like text messages from people that like are acting like they're your friends, and they're like, oh yo, look, I just found this thing we were talking about. Just go to this link and it'll show you this thing. And then your phone gets actual herpes. Or like or phone herpes. I don't know if I want to do that. I don't think I want to do that. It seems like a bad idea. I gotta say the you know, the bots and stuff, they're progressing. You gotta appreciate that. Because previously I would insult them and it's like, why are they so bad at scamming? And it's like, hey, the scammers, they're getting better. I appreciate that, you know? And then you tap into an actual friend trying to show you something. Dude, I haven't been texted by an actual friend in like 6 months, okay? Pepe hands. No, he's still trying to get... And maybe I should have done it, because it looks like he's still dumping crap out of his hand. So now I'm going to get kecked. I wouldn't have gotten kecked last turn, but now I'm going to get kecked. You'd ooze it. The problem is now I think I might actually get wrecked, but I guess I do it now. It was this. This was not active, so we know he doesn't have a dragon. Yeah, we'll try our luck, I guess. Beautiful. Okay. Good call. Good call. I guess I want to ping off the shield, so... Go for this. Because this would have been, it's not like it would have, like, obliterated us, but this would have been annoying later. If I did the previous turn, it probably would have been even better, because I would just pulled out the 3-2, right? Actually, I'm not sure the 3-2 was his top deck or not. Would be nice to ping that just to reduce damage. Then I can't play Snow Brute. I mean, I could hit Volcanic. Probably don't want to do that though. Kind of a waste of the thing. But I kind of do want to ping it. Could taunt, I don't think we need to. He's been clearing us, so we'll probably continue to. Okay, now we're dying. That's a problem. Wait, he had no spells. He hasn't played any spells either. He just has no spells. What the fuck? Well, that's a good card. He just got this, but literally didn't get any spells. Unless maybe one of these spells is his only. Because he hasn't played any spells. Yeah, he just had this, but literally doesn't have any spells that it works with. Okay. This is not this guy's game. I mean, spells that cost 3 or less. And this is also his only 1-drop. Okay.
Much to ponder.
Do I Drake? Honestly, do I care about that? It's not convenient to... None of our plays are super convenient at this moment. Yeah, I think we'll play the dragon. Seems alright. The only thing is he might have, like, I'm giving him a good target for if he is holding. Maybe he just didn't want a Templar Captain that turn, and now he gets a ideal target for it. Would be kind of bad. It's not a Templar Captain. I could just bump and then polymorph, but honestly I should probably keep this as a backup plan now. This play seems okay. Yeah, like, Snowman Chronicle is an option, it's just, I kind of like just... This is the more defensive play. I'm not playing a 9/9 this way, but if I play the 9/9, I have to like trade the 3/2 into the 2/3, I guess. And then you actually would lose to equality, even though we know he doesn't have equality. He actually can't have equality. Because unless it could have been this card, right? That card could have been equality. Yeah. Theoretically.
The possibilities are endless.
I'm not gonna keep that thing against a hunter. Of course. I think I'll take a draw over a random spell right now. The only thing I would really want right now would be build a snowman, but we also have a build a snowman in our deck, and those are probably about equal odds. But we can also get 3 drops. Pretty good. Maybe ping is better to just set up the fallen hero ping, but I do want to play this, so. What would really ruin our day would be Ram Commander right now, I think. Beautiful. Oh, another Flame Strike. We haven't tested really a, you know, the win the game weapon, so maybe I should just give this up and keep that, because this might be better, but I mean, we have a million clears. So. Seems as good a time as ever to play this. It's actually an incredibly good response to a Wasp, because they spend their mana trying to reduce your threat, and you're like, okay, I'll just play not an actual threat. Got him. I'm gonna meteor this. I'm just gonna meteor the middle. Oh. I guess I'm not meteoring anymore. It's really a tragedy. Just rune next turn. I mean, turn 8 Amulet. We can turn 7 Flame Strike into turn 8 Amulet. That's actually probably just better. Yeah. It's probably just better. And we have the choice of Meteor or Flame Strike, so if he plays something huge that doesn't die to Flame Strike, fuck you! Okay, well. That'll have to do, I guess. Oh no. My raid boss is an 8/8 now. We still amulet, right? Like, I mean, we're at 26. It's not like we're gonna die. Take taunt cannot be targeted over 1 stat, I guess. Alright, so relatively weak amulet, but I mean, it's good enough. Oh my god, the combo. Reflecto Engineer Gyrocopter combo to get 1 additional attack. Probably just Flame Strike now, right? I mean, I don't know. We really don't have to. We can really do whatever the hell we want at this point, I think. If you play Blossom, I guess either way, because we have the 8-8, unless we trade the 8-8. Maybe we actually trade the 8-8. That feels really sad, but to play around Centurion. I haven't seen a Centurion in ages, I have to say. To play on Centurion, you'd have to like... Well, no, you don't want to, because if you're playing that Blossom, it doesn't matter. Less thinking, more smork. You're not wrong. I mean, we have 2 Flame Strikes, so... For some reason I thought I had 8 mana. I guess I'll play this. Why did I think I had 8 mana? I don't know. Oh my god. He hasn't discovered a dragon, right? Could probably just raid boss. I mean, we don't have to raid boss. We can raid boss, though. We really don't have to raid boss. We should probably hold it. Also keeps the Arcane Breath active. Just imagine if Hungry Dragon and the 1/4, you know the 1/4 that when it takes damage, it damages your hero? Imagine those 2 cards were both in together, and then Hunter also had a way to deal like 1,000,000 damage to a minion out of hand. You'd probably skip a turn and still win. Probably not that turn because he had like 14 damage on board, but yeah, basically. Mages are all kind of like that though, because half the time they do just skip turns because they just don't have anything better to do, you know? Right now. Mage is just in a very silly place. Because you'll like willingly just skip a turn so that your rune will, because otherwise your rune of the Archmage will just blow up nothing, but if you just do nothing, then your rune will have more to blow up, so it'll blow up more if they're bored. You know? I think we have a problem, chat. Whole Flame Strike. Not very valuable. That's a problem. But we could counterspell the frost spell he's about to play. I mean, the only good frost spell right now is to build a snowman. Guess we got that trade. Okay. I want to counterspell soon. Maybe I want to wait until like Amulet might be playable though. We know he has an Amulet, he already traded one, so I probably want to try to wait. The Amulet could get played on 8 and then we get kecked, but we have a Mass Polymorph, so... I probably want to counterspell when bigger cards become playable. And that would have been good to block, but... Oh no, a Knight Captain. Might have to kill that. I do think a draw from our deck is better than... Maybe I should just play this, actually. Yeah, I'll play more stats. I think a draw from our deck is better than a random mage spell. Because we have a lot of good stuff in our deck. So I'd play the Hoarder over the Tempest, but... Dude, where's our Knight Captain? It's not a great turn to play the Azure. He's gonna flame strike that something like this, so be it, I guess. I wanna try a block amulet with the counter spell. That's a problem. Okay, we're gonna die now. How do I die more slowly? I really can't afford to like mass polymorph this, I don't think. See what we draw, maybe? I can deal 4 damage with this, but I can also play Amulet a turn before him. But we're gonna die if I do that, I think. So we're just ignoring 9 damage. Just if I had like any way to reduce damage at all, it would work. There we go. Okay. Mage is disgusting. Yep. Accurate. Heals his face. This is our first raid boss. We discovered plenty of these. We just have not. I'm still yet to have drafted a raid boss. I still have never drafted one. Do I play our raid boss? If I play the raid boss, do I give this up just to get a whelp? It's a little tough to... He hasn't even discovered any dragons yet. Probably shouldn't assume he has a raid boss. And then you just play one, right? And yeah, I think a whelp is better than a elemental, flame elemental. Get kecked, nerd. -1 HS player. Oh my god, he had a rune. I know, right? You mean my mage opponents above 3 wins have runes? Impossible. Okay, we'll draw a dragon eventually, right? Seems like pretty much the ideal opening hand for this deck. Maybe not quite ideal against mage. Against mage, you'd honestly just want like... You probably want to have like an explorer or something, but... Still good. I don't even know if it's worth the APM to drag this over his face because he's just going to heal it anyway. Might not though. Seems like a misplay. Oh, he wants to heal more. Okay, yeah, fair enough. Because he would have potentially given us a secret on curve to actually play if we had nothing. Seems kind of bad, but that could be very good. Draw, right? Molten the Albatross. Not a terrible idea, honestly. Actually, you'd probably molten this. Holy shit, we have a Blackwing Corruptor in our deck? I actually don't think we've drawn this yet. I do remember drafting this, but we have not drawn this yet. This is 100% the first time we haven't seen it in Mulligan either. This is the first time it showed itself. Blackwing face. I think we want to look for another dragon to play it on. Next turn may honestly just be Kona Cold Arcane Intellect. Freeze whatever he plays, draw, look for a dragon. I could just Kona again right now, honestly. I should probably draw though. Against like Flame Strike, it doesn't really... I mean, you get 2 more damage right now, but... It'd be better to have the Cone this turn, because this is going to live, obviously. Against Meteor, it doesn't matter. What would kill this? Are we getting Deep Breathed out of our minds? Bosium Strip, thanks for follow. Welcome. Dragon's Breath. And that's OP. Wouldn't matter against that, it turns out. There's a Deep Breath. We still want to freeze, I think. The FU emote, basically. Yes, Dragons chat. We lose. Not like this. Okay, it appears we don't lose. The good old Albatross. Never doubt the Albatross. What do you know? Another mage. Imagine, like, I think for me at least, I haven't checked in a while, but I think like 30% of my opponents are mages. Imagine if like our averages are lower. Like imagine if we were averaging what we would normally average, how about our percentage of mage opponents would be? Yeah, right now I'm at like 27% mages in March. Mage opponents. We would be probably around like 35. Lucy, thanks for the follow. Actually, I'd probably keep this. You like seeing all our sad mage opponents, but You don't like how seeing us mage be happy about it? Not wrong. I guess I've been playing mostly on NA. It would make sense that people on EU, they probably would play less mage. Maybe, I don't know. We just start rolling the explorers. Probably want to Revenant first. If it was Knight Captain turn, you would definitely have to trade, but it's not. But I mean, we're gonna play right into Knight Captain with the Explorer anyways, so. Uh-oh. Oh my god. What the fuck? Excuse me. What is this shit? One duplicate. We always have one duplicate. Could take a Malagos. But then we lose fatigue. We only have like, we have like 7 spells in the deck, something like that. It's a lot of spells. Can we actually win if we... I think maybe we just take Malagos. A lot of our spells aren't actually that good. It's a close one there, I think. Did you get this hero? I think you had to... Was this this might have been... Was this like Tavern? I don't remember actually. Or was this the login one? I don't remember. Someone in chat probably knows. How do you get this hero? This might have been the one they give you for logging in. Trade this, rip missiles. Actually, we can go Azure missiles. Yeah, Azure missiles. He's gonna get... Why did they all go face? That was, again... It's actually impossible for us. That was below average. We've done that twice, and we've rolled below average RNG both times. Significantly below average result. Guess we're just playing this. It's good to get that loot hoarder to try to find the hired gun. Next turn, we could theoretically kill that with this. It's actually not a bad result. It's funny in Mage, like, you could always, like, ping off your own guy so that he wouldn't be honorable killed when he would have been. It's so greedy. It's so unbelievably greedy, actually. If I go Snowman, then I can obviously activate this next turn. Seems pretty good. I guess we'll do that. We're playing this into there, which isn't ideal, but we have the... It'll be frozen for 2 turns, and then... we can snipe it before it attacks again with this. Maybe, actually, I probably should have played both of these instead. That would mean I could Snow Brood immediately. This is okay, though. This one has cool art. Indeed. Because then I could have done this for a 9/9 and a 6/6. But this lets me, like, ping one of these, so it kind of works out. I could go, like, trade Primordial as well. But I guess I like just doing this right now. And I can always play this and Snogre in the same turn. So I don't really have to do it preemptively. I might as well just play this while I can. Hired gun can get fired. Exactly right. Both of them drooling around the bottom half of the deck. Another one! Yeah, we want to get this 9 drop out, I think. You could play double Snowman here, but I think this is fine. Ah, now we're dying. I need like one more spell. Oh, Hired Gun showed up. Do we just rip it? I want to like see AoE come out of him before I do that though. Could honestly just Conjurer this turn. I think I really like this Deep Breath. Oh, that would make this go to 4 also. Not that that really matters, but still good, I guess. Maybe I want to play this though, so that this thing just gets killed easier. This might be okay. I'll just go for that. The other Hired Gun. They were both hanging out in the at the same bar. They're both hanging out in the lounge right next to each other. I think we lost chat. Not like this. Is this going to be standard now where he just draws a million cards and deals 50 damage to our face in one turn? Alright, I think we can handle this. The only thing is, like, do we need to wait for a rune now? I don't know, I kind of feel like nothing's coming. I'm gonna do this and maybe just play one of the dragons. Okay. Okay. But I actually want to start going to bars again. It's just, I don't like the bars around me. I need to find bars within a semi-small radius that I actually like going to.
The possibilities are endless.
Maybe I should keep Volcanic. It's a little greedy to toss it, but we have just like so many other good things. You know, just hitting like a meteor or something would be just as good, if not better, I think. Afa who has sent Chinese chats here before from what I remember. Oh. I think we have a problem, chat. If only we had hired gun, then it would just get sniped by this anyway, and that wouldn't really help. Yeah, we have problems. Remember when I tossed a, you guys remember when I had a volcanic potion in my hand? Help. This can give us a volcanic potion. We could really go for the volcanic here. I think it makes sense actually. Glyph. Maybe I'd rather glyph than ping that at the second. Probably. Yeah, that's what we want. Road to best, thanks for the follow. Welcome, how you doing? That's kind of an issue. Good rolling fireball though. Hold off for spell damage, but we should probably just do this right now. Kills off the 3 minions on the right. And then honestly I might just play the Tempest to get the spell. We've been here for 21 years? Nice. I've only been here for... Talking about Virginia, DC, I've only been here for 8 years. Oh, hello there. The problem about Blossom is it probably just gets sniped by, you know, that dragon that snipes anything. Okay, now we have a problem. How do we not die? Seems like this turn we just have to do this and hope for the best. It's before Twin Tyrant, thank god. But we might just get... I mean, we just die to an Abyssal, probably. Still, unfortunately. Okay, no Abyssal. So he takes the 50-50 to snipe the taunt, maybe? Oh, he just has a Knight Captain. Okay, I guess we lose. It's a good Primordial Drake, kind of. Not really, but kind of. This thing just gets eaten. Primordial Drake might not. Yeah, I can go for another dragon, actually. Let's go for that. I don't know if that helps us. I mean, I think we take it. It's probably a bit harder to play on mobile, but it shouldn't be... Like, I wouldn't think having a deck tracker is that big of an advantage. But if it is, then you would definitely want to consciously pay attention to like what's actually in your deck and stuff. To make sure that that wouldn't be the case, because it really shouldn't be the case. Oh, there's the volcanic. Alright, we have 4 damage AoE here. Do I rip that? The problem is if I do this, then I can't coin the... Like, now I have to coin the amulet. Or even coin, like, Ysera Dream or something. I just can't do that if I Volcanic Coin Blossom right now. I think I just have to do this. I'm not doing a board, actually. We might be dead, it turns out. Yeah. I guess I should have kept... We lost the game when I tossed to the Volcanic in the opening hand.
The possibilities are endless.
I do not think we keep Explore against Shamans. Shamans are going to be pretty aggressive, probably. The AoE, but... It was just, we basically lost to the Imp Gang boss. That was, that card just completely cucked us. Because we always win that game. We win that game 100% of the time if he doesn't have an Imp Gang boss. Okay, we could ping, but I think we still play this. He coined already, so he can't like play a Bunker Sergeant right now. Because if I ping this turn, I'm still playing. I'm playing this for 3 mana. I'm probably pinging for 3 mana, but you know. Maelstrom Portal doesn't exist. Smiley face. Maelstrom Portal is a common card, which means it's less common than epic cards. Probably. In a way, they actually are. Because epics are more common, you know, it's a zero-sum pool, so like, because epics are more common, commons are actually less common than they usually are. It's actually a real thing. Normally I would probably Arcane Missiles, but because we have Deep Breath in our hand, I think I'm just gonna ping. So it's really ironic, like actually you should play around commons less than normal because of the epic bug. For the key Shaman epics. I don't think Shaman has a lot of epics actually. Let's take another one. I mean, fuck it. You have to play on everything, yeah, and you have to play on legendaries because, first of all, people at high wins are going to be disproportionately likely to be the people that have drafted a raid boss or something, but also because you just discover them anyway. Damn it, we've encountered chat not like this. Okay, do I just snipe this? I think we have a lot of deep breaths. Probably just snipe that. Like, this will die to a Divine Shield in the weapon, but he's taken 5, which I guess I care about, kind of. Maybe? I don't know. I don't know, seems like the play. Big, yeah, Earth Elemental's one of the better ones, but even that one, even though they buffed it, it's still not... It's like an above average card, but it's not amazing. Yeah, that's the most common epic right now in Shaman. I'm looking, well, Primordial Drake's actually the most common, then Spammy Arcanist, then Earth Elemental, then Transmog, then Purifier, then Finder. Yeah, like Shaman has just never had good epics, basically. That's part of the reason why Shaman's so bad right now, is because they your draft ends up being filled with all these like crappy epics that you don't actually want. You know? I just use one of these. I guess. I could just play, honestly I could just play this. I'll just play that. Yeah, evolution, that was one of the exceptions. They had a good weapon, the evolve weapon as well, those were both epics. Those were like some of the best ones. Indeed, Hearthstoner. Indeed. Tiny toys, oh god. Yeah. Basically all of the evolve cards were epics. Okay. I need to just take that off before we end up getting like just completely chipped to death by that. Well, it was basically all of them were, all the good ones were printed like the previous year, right? Like the 2020 was when they made all the Evolved Shaman cards. That's when all the good epics were made. They were all made right in those like, really in those like 2 expansions were when all the good epics were for Shaman. Because I think Runic Carvings even was, maybe that was the expansion after. Like they were all made within a year of each other. When they add standard arena, people get 4 snowfalls and 3 of the repeat Battlecry bird. Yeah, it would be a problem if they... Shaman would be a problem if they just made it standard for that reason. Just play stats. They would have to ban one of those 2 cards. You would hope they would ban the snowfall. The thing is that if they made it, well, actually, if they made it standard right now because there are only 4 sets in, oh, that would be nasty. If it was like, saying as of the next expansion, if there were 6 sets in because it included 2 full years, you probably just wouldn't have enough of the 2. You wouldn't have enough copies of them. It just, the odds would be too low. It would still happen, you get memed by it, but it would just be not that common. But if they did it with the new rotation, oh god, that would be awful. This is 4 damage, but we can make it 5. And we can make it 6. So I guess we'll do that. How do we always have the hired gun? Where are these hired guns? What are they doing? Whatever. Alex is okay. I'm not a full-time streamer. I would not. I don't know. My income would go up if I actually were able to put out more YouTube stuff from being full-time. I'm at the, like, I'm around the point where honestly I could probably make it work. I would have to like, I think I would move out of the DC area though. I would move somewhere that it was cheaper to live. And then I could make it work, but then, I don't know. I don't think I would want to do that right now. I think I want to play this. Can't think of a spell I really want at this moment. And this would make the deep breath better later, but also we have a lot of spells, so this might also do that. Of course. I guess we're just going face then. And quit my real job. Well, right, as of the way things are looking right now is I could actually move somewhere cheaper and also keep my real job because they're letting us work remotely now, so I might actually be able to do both. There's a chance I could do both. I mean, if I move somewhere cheaper, I would just move somewhere like a suburb of Dallas or something, maybe. Would be like what I would think of, or unfortunately. I could even maybe go to Arizona. Because I have family there. I could maybe go to Arizona even. I don't have a salary. My salary wouldn't get adjusted. It's not a salary. I get paid by the hour. I don't know if they would adjust my pay though. Maybe they would, I don't know. But it's like still like, I don't know. It's not like I would, because I think my income would at least double, if not even triple. Pretty much immediately if I were to actually, my like Twitch and YouTube income would probably at least double or even triple. Just from being able to put more into it. But it's like, I mean, it would still be making a lot less money. A lot less money. You know, is the point. Hey, look, Snowfall Guardian. I'm a data analyst full time.
Possibilities are endless.
Seems okay. I mean, it's definitely a thing, like, if I would take... The thing is like... I wouldn't need to, like, replace my full-time income. I probably shouldn't have coined, actually. I have Deep Breath in hand. I'm autopiloting now because I'm thinking about other things. But, I wouldn't need to replace my full income. If I'm making my full income, you know, I could, like, it's just, you'd have more options from having, like, just funds built up, basically, is the whole thing. We could play this still, but we could also go Raven Ping. Okay, I probably want to play this now, actually. Or that. It's funny, especially people that haven't been around. I mean, Hearthstone's been around for quite a while, but, you know, the Goats were, what were they, like the third or fourth biggest arena streamer? Like, they were like the third or fourth biggest arena streamers, like, in 2015 or so, but currently they're not. Grid and Goat was. I want to play this. I might just play Conjurer. If I don't get anything I want to play, I don't even know what I would want to play though. I want to play that, but next turn. Yeah, no, I haven't microanalyzed that stuff that hard. I haven't. Thought about that so much. I took the rush in case if we got like a whelp, we would definitely trade, but I don't think we actually want to take that trade. Good old 8 mana 2020. Good old 8 mana 2020 completely killed by nothing. Hey, Hired Gun showed up. We're 1 mana off of Ping Primordial. I kind of need to do AoE of some kind. It might just be Drake anyway. Take the saddest trade ever. I had to do something defensive. That's the best defensive play, right? Is there something... It's just I can't really do anything. This egg completely cucks us out of anything else we'd want to do. I could remove the egg. Or even kill the egg. I don't know, I think I'd rather just Drake. What's this counter pressure? It only reduces 1 damage, but it gets an 8 mana taunt in the way. Well, I think the thing is, like, I don't know, I'd have to think more about it, but like, that kind of content, I wouldn't say that kind of content doesn't sustain well. It's more just the fact that because of the way the direction Arena went, that caused it to not sustain well. Because of, you know, the mode being so ignored for so long and everything, you know. There's like a podcast where all the serious players go to watch and learn about all the serious stuff. Is not going to do well when all the serious players leave the game mode. because they realize correctly that Blizzard doesn't care about it, you know. I can ping the 1/1 in Deep Breath and kill both of those. Might be the play. The other play would be like Blossom's ping, but that's just really sad. I think we have to use this Deep Breath here. And this is the way to do it, I think. Taunt's worse on board, but it potentially blocks damage. Which I think is the priority right now. I have a good night, Gateway. Oh my god. It blocked 1 damage. Oh. I think we have a meteor. I should maybe take 1 to get the albatross down. It's probably reasonable. There's not, I mean, there's cards I would like to have. I would like to find these explorers, but it's not urgent. That could be a problem. Maybe double 3. Just hope he didn't get like a flame strike exactly. I'd very much like to push that damage. And I could have gone Loot Hoarder Ping. I think I'm okay just tempoing. Better chance we just get lethal this turn. As long as we don't get cacked by this ram spell. Perfect. Alright, I think I misplayed the early game this game, but we barely got there anyway. Got him.
The possibilities are endless.
I believe in the Albatross. Never was ever a roommate. He's not a roommate. We share a bathroom though. But we are in entirely different units. Well, that's a disaster. I don't think I'm willing to spend 4 mana pinging. Wait, I can't even do this because he has that. I guess I have to spend 4 mana pinging. I literally just don't have a choice. I need to free up the hero power, so I guess I just have to do it. It just really sucks that we get blocked out of playing one of these. This card is so nuts. I can play around Night Captain by not playing this right now. I guess I'll do that. It's not like playing this right into a 3-5 is really better. Wow. That is a real rip of a rolling fireball. He must have a hell of a deck if he's just ripping a rolling fireball to kill a Yeti. He's just ripping a meteor to kill a 6-drop. Like, what the fuck is his deck? We might be witnessing history. This might be the best mage deck ever drafted we're seeing right now. This may actually be the best mage deck ever drafted. I think this is the best mage deck ever drafted. I think we have spells, chat. We need to draw. I'm gonna go for... Nah, I should really ping. It's just bad to play both of these if I don't ping, because then he just trades one and kills the other. He's out of spells.
You lack style. Luckily, you have me.
We're actually in really good shape now. Like, I wouldn't say we're winning, but we're close to winning. Okay, we're not winning anymore. Okay, we're definitely not winning. Got him. Nice. Oh! We did it, chat. The problem is that this is most likely either Counterspell or Mana Bind. A Wild Ibis appears. So I guess we're dead. Just have to hope it's Barrier. I guess, right? If it's Mana Bind, we'd want to give him Mass Polymorph. I'd rather give them Mass Polymorph, but I'd also rather have a 3/4 rather than polymorph my own 3/4. So
Much to ponder.
I think it's the spot where we have to hope for the best case. Okay, now is this Mass Polymorph or is this Rune? Like if we Rune and this doesn't die, we just straight up lose. You think Poly? Yeah, Poly feels better right now. And do we... Maybe I kill this and then play Build a Snowman. And whenever this pops, that'll be the Rune turn, probably. Drafted Arcane Brilliance. This guy literally just brought a constructed deck in. We're gonna find dragons soon, so... If he wants to spend his turn pinging, then so be it. Or Flame Strike ping turn, that's true. This might be the Rune. Probably has to be the Rune. We don't have any other plays really. It goes to 6, but we can't actually finish it off. So this is the Rune. Polymorphed our guy instantly. Wait, this isn't playable. How did this become unplayable? Oh, there's no targets for it, that's how. Okay, well at least we're gonna be able to trigger that. Just what a joke of a deck. Okay, it basically wasted 10 mana. Wow. 2 secrets. Yo, Zeddy. Watching us get kicked out of our minds. What are we doing here? Thanks for the raid. Probably counterspell. We probably play around counterspell this time. We can let this get counterspelled, I guess. Nice. And then just gotta deep breath this. Seems like the play. Welcome everyone. Whole bunch of Zeddy raids in the chat. Not like this. Getting obliterated by tanks. It's really a tragedy. How's everyone doing? I heard someone mentioned your mage deck. That you like ruined somebody four turns in a row, something like that. Sounded decent. Okay, we're going to draw our dragons eventually. We actually haven't drawn any of our dragons. We have 4 dragons in the bottom 8 cards of our deck. But once we do, we're gonna pop off, surely. The runes that kept making more runes. I see. Yeah, we had someone play a drafted Arcane Brilliance against us in this game. Okay, do I just want to make a 9/9 or do I want to Azure? Do I want to play this when I actually want to use the Arcane Breaths, right? Are we losing fatigue, by the way? Yeah. Down in health and behind in fatigue. So we're actually probably just gonna lose this game to fatigue. It's a sad thing. He didn't play an elemental. Oh. Wait, he might be out of shit. This guy's played 2 runes, this card. Firelins, another dragon, a meteor, rolling fireball. It's probably still this, right? Maybe Ysera, with how this game's going, Ysera might actually be better. Oh, we can Brilliance nothing. Good old Algotrust. Oh, that's why we're losing fatigue. I forgot about that. I may regret that. I probably should have taken the Ysera, really. We'll get Ysera on the next one. Exactly. Alright, now we just slam raid boss. We have 1 dragon left. Well, we have a dragon in our hand as well. I could hold this, but then I'm using a bunch of removal inefficiently anyway. I think we just use it. Turns out... Oh my god, are you kidding me? Was he holding... Were the 2 cards he was holding, were they the 2 exact cards to beat a raid boss? I guess not. That'd be amazing if he was holding those two exact cards. Apparently not, though. We have how much damage? This is 5. We're 1 off. We can Kona Cold. See if we get... Look for the win here. I actually can't activate this anymore. I mean, we'll just take a Flame Strike, I guess, because why not? Okay, new plan. I got confused by that bug for a slight second. I was like, wait, my raid boss attacked already? It did not. Still bugged. I know, right? Are we getting ruined again? We're actually quite lucky that his runes have not been very good. Okay, it's Potion of Polymorph. Alright, so the game's over. Easiest game of our lives. Never doubted for 1 second. Not for 1 singular second. Oh yeah, this guy had a fucking Ibis too, by the way. I completely forgot about that. Like, he also had an Ibis. Let's look at this deck. 2 drafted runes, 1 copied rune, 1 flame strike, 1 copied flame strike, and a Firelands Portal, a meteor, a rolling fireball. We have found a final boss, which surely will not be Mage, right? Hey!
You asked for it. The possibilities are endless.
Okay, real talk. Do we keep Hired Gun so that our discovered Dragon Queen Alexstrasza will be active? Probably not. Could, though. Final boss was also a mage. What are the odds? So shocking and surprising. Yeah, he actually got an amulet. We're screwed, chat. I mean, we've beaten like 4 mages with drafted amulets to get here. You're memeing about 50-50, but like it probably is unironically about 50-50 right now. That if you queue, your final boss will probably be a mage. This is really awkward. I kind of feel like if he wants to like ping this, I'm okay with that. The issue would be like if he has a Ram Commander, then we would just completely lose instantly. Be kind of bad. It might still be the play though. I hope they just don't have a Ram Commander right now. If you do this and he has like Arcane Breath, you just completely lose the game. Just as much. And the point is that this has 4 attacks, so at least you'll deal with this. So he's not going to get to farm a whole bunch of crap out of it. We do need a play though. Do not have a play. How are you doing, Abyss? Shit. I want to build a snowman for a 6 to have the 6 available. Okay, new plan. Oh wait, I can't even ping that. That's a problem. Shit. So we just get cacked. Yep. Fair enough. This is good, but I don't know when we're gonna slot it in exactly. I think we may need this to not die. And it hurts us a lot that we don't have a secret to draw here. It's just in true normal fashion, right? Like, we've had like 2 of the worst draws we've gotten this entire run, the last 2 against the 2 best mage decks, in theory at least, but we go against the whole time. This guy doesn't seem to be like as good as the other mages though, just off of what we're seeing, just off of deck quality, I mean. Okay, this could be... Flame Strike is 4. 4 is kind of good enough. Hit, Deep Breath, Arcanologist. Seems pretty good. Yeah, he could have done that. But he wanted to play the stats, I guess. This would be a really good turn if we draw a dragon. Actually, I was saying we could do this, but now we probably just go Azure Explorer Chronicled. I guess we go for this over the Draken. Maybe Draken is just better. I don't think we need this. I'll go Chromagus. We could have played the 7-drop and pinged this turn, but I don't actually want to because I want to keep this active. So... Oh my god! Ah! Kill it! Kill it? Just kill it, right? I think we just kill it. Literally kill it with fire, indeed, indeed. I mean, the question was asked me earlier, did I think banning Flappy Bird was an overreaction? I mean... You know, I would say I don't like cards like that existing, period. There's other things I would ban over it, probably. But... I would not say I was opposed to removing that card when they did. We could meteor that. But I probably just want to get value out of these 2 ones before they all get pinged off and do nothing. If I play this, I can play this and a 6. I guess I like that. Floppy Bird, was it played in Constructed? Yeah, like Hunter, maybe? I don't think it was... I think it saw play, but it wasn't like... I don't think any deck like really ran it. It was like a tech option, I think. I think it was a tech option to beat like slower decks. It was just main deck and rogue. What were the rogue decks back then? Just tempo decks? It was like tempo rogue, right? Yeah. Actually, I think I remember that. Okay, I guess I'll go for the snow. And an aggro druid. Yeah, I feel like that was right when was that after like Q block? No, that was before. This was way before, right? I don't remember. Are we dead? We get fireball somehow? We're one off. Actually one off. It was before? Okay. So we're one off lethal and we're dead to another, either fireball or another Alexstrasza. Maybe I should have gotten the face ping in just in case. Rather than developing more stats, just in case like it could matter against Rune. Yeah. Maybe I could have gotten one more damage in somehow. It's unlucky. We died to that Felpire potion random pull. He had to get exactly Felfire, turns out. Tragic. Yeah, good run. I mean, we lost to at least, I mean, if it makes us feel better, we lost to a deck that also shouldn't have been there. So at least he got to go 12 with a deck that, you know, and we got to knock out a deck that should have been a 12-0, so. Does that make us feel better? I don't know.